Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Make it make sense. Well, hey, I can't make it make sense because they were doomed before they even got into the courthouse. Woo, they were doomed, honey. I was like, Lord, what these folk gonna do? What's gonna happen to their houses, their cars, their children? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen to their sitcom show? I tell you, I just don't know. Well, I know where they went wrong, honey. They went wrong when they started telling everybody and trying to get people to do things without telling them why they were doing it. I was like, somebody going to jail. And that's what they should have been thinking about all along. But I think they did know it was coming to an end. And they probably was putting things, in place. In case it did go like they knew they were going to be found guilty. Child, that's a hot mess. That is a hot mess. And the sad part about it, they up here in Atlanta. And I'm like, I don't know why they came down here. Because everybody know the Chrisleys that watch television, that watch reality shows. They have come across them in some form, shape, or fashion, okay? They're not like they are nobodies, okay? So trying to not have a biased jury against them, shoot. They were already guilty in the public court of public opinion. So I just don't know. And then we got all these folks turning state evidence, trying to get a deal here, get a deal there. Everybody get a deal, you know what I'm saying? Like, woohoo, woo-wee, woo-wee, woo-wee. But we're going to get into page 6. Every outlet got it pretty much. Even Atlanta Journal-Constitution has it down here in Atlanta. WSB-TV, one of our popular TV stations, they have it. It's just, once, they probably had paparazzi around the courthouse watching, the details unfold. But let's get on to what page 6 said. Evan Real got a hold of the story and wrote it up for page 6. It says, Todd and Julie Chrisley found guilty of bank fraud and tax evasion. Now, what if they going to go to a nice jail or like a plush jail like they sent Martha Stewart? Or they going to send them into a white-collar crime type of jail? And I don't really understand. Our jail system's kind of backwards as hell. Because I feel like if you were charged already with, you going to jail that day. We're going to just let your sentence, and then if you found after an appeal has come to play and you weren't really found guilty this second time around, then it would be like time served, okay? But they stay on house arrest in their mansion and just probably worrying themselves to death of like what's going to happen, when it's going to happen, where it's going to happen, just bugging their lawyer and stuff. I'm like, no, they don't need no house arrest. They need to go right on into the jailhouse. Put them in some orange jumpsuits, okay? And let have. That's what's wrong with people in North America. They always want to just drag it on and make us pay, us taxpayer people. We gonna have to pay for all this mess, okay? When I'm just saying, hey, you found guilty, you got to go. You got to go on up there in the jailhouse. Well, you don't need to bring no clothes because you would have been in a jumpsuit already. Okay, that's just my court of opinion and how I would have saw it. But getting back to the article, it says, turns out the Chrisleys didn't know best. Okay, reality stars Todd and Julie Chrisley were found guilty of bank fraud and tax evasion. TMZ had reported on Tuesday, so they got the real scoop. I said paparazzi be down here. They be looking deep for celebrities. Children of celebrities. I'm telling you, it's a big because if I was much younger, I probably would have got a job scouting people out and watching their daily lives or whatnot. That seems to be very interesting just to report it. But far past that time. But anyway, it says, according to a court clerk for the Northern District of Georgia, the couple's accountant, Peter Tatatino, was also found guilty on a series of related charges, including aiding and abetting the filing of false tax returns. A sentencing date has yet to be scheduled. The Chrisley Knows Best stars currently remain free on bond. But I'm like, see, that's what I'm saying. Why we gotta have all this delay into anything? If they were found guilty, sentence them accordingly that same day they were found guilty. Put them on their jumpsuits and let them go on their merry way to serve their time, okay? Or I wonder, is there going to be a situation where she don't have to go, but Chrisley or Todd have to go and he served both of their sentences? Because y'all remember when T.I. was with that gun charge he had, and some had, I don't know how his wife got wrapped up in it, but she always seemed to be in it. When he go down, she go down too. But the court was, since she had very small children, the court just let T.I. serve both of their terms for the crime that they had committed against society. Okay, so I wonder if those same rules and regulations can go for Mr. and Mrs. Chrisley. Okay, but honey, Todd probably like, I ain't gonna serve her all that time. She gonna have to serve her. She knew what she was doing along with me. They probably be turning on each other, y'all. They probably be turning on each other. Okay, but we'll go on from that situation. That was just me having a sidebar moment. It says, Todd's attorney, Bruce Morris, told TMZ that they plan to appeal the jury's decision. We are disappointed in the verdict, Morris said. I bet you are. Did you really think they were going to come out scot-free? No, I knew that was going to be a slam dunk case over, put them in jail type of scenario. But anyway, going back to the article, it says the Chrisleys were initially indicted in August of 2019, and a new indictment was filed in February of this year. Okay. Prosecutors have alleged that the duo submitted fake documents to banks when applying for loans, and that Julie also submitted false credit reports and bank statements when trying to rent a house in California. The verdict comes just weeks after Todd's ex-business partner, Mark Braddock, claimed that the reality star cheated on Julie with him and that they paid off a blackmailer to keep the alleged gay affair a secret. What? Well, hell, you can look at Todd and tell he ain't 100% manly man. Okay? Even a blind man can see that. Stevie Wonder can see that shit that he gay. But anyway, I digress. Moving on. Okay, it says, Attorney Morris alleged in court that Braddock was obsessed with Todd and wanted to be him per Business Insider. Todd, 53, has been married to Julie, 49, since 1996, and they share 3 children together: Chase, 26, Savannah, 24, and Grayson, 16. Todd also has 2 kids with ex-wife Teresa Terry, Lindsay, 32, and Kylie, 30. Okay. Earlier this year, the NBC Universal announced that it was moving forward with a new dating series, Love Limo, hosted by Todd. Despite the legal scandal, Chrisley Knows Best and Growing Up Chrisley have also been renewed on USA Network and E, respectfully. I'm like, okay, is it going to change? Because you damn sure can't film in jail. That's a no-no. Hell, they ain't let Martha Stewart film in jail. All her projects had to be put on hold till she got out. Because she did some, what do you call that? Where somebody gives you inside information. What is it called? Stop trading fraud or something like that. She was trading her ass off. Because she had inside intel. Like, what's wrong with these folks? What, do they have no morals? Do they have no values? Okay, what is it? Almighty dollar. Oh my goodness. Don't let money change you. Almighty dollar. Oh, Lord have mercy, but that's the verdict. We don't need to hear no more. Just put them in jail. and appeal while they in jail. They don't need to be sitting up in no mansion trying to figure out what they gonna do, what gonna happen to the kids. Just all the sort of, 1,001 things to be running through their mind. Damn sure ain't gonna be resting up in that house. So they might as well just go on and get sentenced and go on to go to jail. Just go on and go to jail. Whether it's a plush jail for white collar crimes or whatever. Damn, because they damn sure ain't going to no real criminal hardcore jail. If they really did get put in there, it'd be less crime happening. Because they know it's just one place they're going to go, and it's just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger as far as the space and them building on. People would stop doing all this tax evasion and fraud shit. They really would. But since they know in North America, we move slow. We move at the pace of a snail. Ain't too much going to happen to people that got money. They can still manipulate, negotiate, and escape the sentencing. Yes, okay. But that's all I got for this video, guys. Y'all like it, love it, gotta have more. Y'all know where to come, and I'll be here cranking out the videos as I see fit. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.